Well, let's now dissect the local solutions to COVID-19. And joining us in the studio here in Lagos is Dr. Adesina Adega, Director of Research and Innovation, Mountaintop University. Welcome to the program. And we also have joining us via Skype Professor Oyewale Tomori, a former virologist, Regional World Health Organization, Chairman, Expert Review Committee in COVID-19, and former Vice Chancellor, Redeemers University. Thank you so much for joining us on the program. All right. Let me quickly ask, let me begin by asking your boss first, your assessment of our efforts to reducing the spread of COVID-19. Would you say that we're making moderate progress?
Yeah, I like the word that you qualify the progress with moderate. Yes, moderate. Yes, we are. But not, what we need now is not moderate progress. It's rapid, quick, sustainable progress. That's what we need right now. Moderate progress is not getting us where we should be. Over.
Our theme is looking at solutions, finding local solutions to COVID-19. And some experts have said that we really need to look inward. If you remember, the Oyo State governor said that vitamin C, carrots, black seed oil mixed with honey boosted his immune system to indeed overcome the virus while in isolation. What do you make of that, and perhaps plans that state governors like the Plateau State Governor and other state governors are making to indeed find a solution to COVID-19?
Thank you very much. Indeed, we should look inwards, the right thing to do. But when you're looking inwards, please put light into the inwards so that the dark corners are also seen. There are many, many pitfalls in what we're doing, and we need to properly turn our research on those points and prove the useful ones so that cure will not become a cost upon us. There are processes which are required for testing whatever comes out. We should follow due process and not just claim it because somebody has said it works for me. It must be proven and tested according to due process.
All right, Dr. Adega, let me come to you. You know, this is a race to finding a cure. Would you say that we're on the right track?
Well, as first said, it's more right to say we are trying palliative treatment, palliative handling, and that has been saving. But then, what Paul said as the eagerness to get the cure is primary. And then developing vaccine is also primary and very paramount because not everyone has the knowledge of getting all these palliatives. So, but when there's vaccine, or when the vaccine is developed and it's been tried, then it's going to be a tremendous milestone covered. So because it's going to protect both the viable, both the susceptible and the unsusceptible.
So we're hearing about antibody tests as one of the solutions from the West. Is that something we should look into?
Antibody tests is not as easy as that. You know, I mentioned when I came here last time that if you are going to use antibody, it must from the people that has recovered, you must test that they are negative 14 days or even 2, 3, 4 weeks or a month after they must have, so they must be tested. And one, that's two, they must be the same genotype of blood-wise with the people that are going to get the plasma. So it is very delicate, although it's very good, but it's just going to give an instant, not a permanent, because what's called passive immunization, to give a quick rescue. But permanent one is getting the vaccine and then vaccinate as many as possible. And that's why vaccinating a lot of people will save a lot because you're going to save both the vaccinated and the unvaccinated. Unvaccinated, what I mean by that is that people that are on suppressive drugs, like transplant, then people that are having HIV, you cannot vaccinate them and get results. But when many of them that have been vaccinated, get vaccinated like that, and they limit the transmission, and that's what you call herd immunity. Community immunity is very, very vital in this. So once the vaccine is produced and less people vaccinated, are going to get a better result than this.
Let's quickly ask Professor Tamori, and that is looking at the solutions. Some of the solutions, some people have said, is herd immunity, and then, of course, the antibody test. What's your take on that, and what role do you think Nigeria should be playing to perhaps getting a grip with some of all of these other efforts around the world?
Thank you very much. Sorry, I missed part of what my friend said. But first of all, let me say that at this stage, what Nigeria needs is not antibody testing. At this stage is to know what is the volume, what is the magnitude of the problem we have. And that is only through antigen testing by PCR and other things. So that tells you how much is your problem. We'll get to the level of antibody and all those things later. But that day, we need to know the magnitude. We need to be able to use the antigen testing to determine the focus of where our problems are and quickly go to those areas, trace the contacts, and commit and quickly put all those ones on there. Otherwise, we're going to have this thing spreading all over the country without all the issues. I'm not too sure what vaccines and things. But let me say one thing. For us in Nigeria at this stage, let me just say that we can participate in parts of other studies of vaccines. But if you are dreaming of making any vaccine in this country, let's get that dream immediately and now. But there are other stages in the vaccine testing, like clinical trials and even eventual production of the vaccines. We should there. The foundation, the basic research in the science of vaccine is not in this country. Let's not deceive ourselves. Over.
All right. Is it impossible, the dream? According to Prof. Just one sentence.
No, it's not impossible.
It's not impossible, so you disagree with your boss. Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Edison Adega, Director of Research Innovation, Mountaintop University. Thank you for joining us. And thank you as well, Professor Oyewale Tamori, former virologist, Regional World Health Organization. Thank you for your time.